everybody, and I am back for another episode of The Board Game Man. My name is Jamie Cloninger. Today we're not going to go too far back, 2016, to a game called Rollers. At the time, this is from USAopoly, and it was only at Target at the time. I haven't seen this at Target, so it's been 4 years since it's come out, and I don't think it's at Target anymore. I bought this about a year ago. It is still brand new. It is still in the wrapping and everything, so I'm going to go ahead and do a box opening and show you how to play it. All right, we're at the gamer's table, and here we go. The very first time I'm going to open up this box, I went in and took the wrapping off, so I can spare you that. Okay, let's open up the box and see what we got inside. The smell of a new game, I tell you. Okay, so we got the instructions. One sheet, front and back. Pretty quick and simple. Okay, I'm going to put this aside. And here we go with the scorecards. There is 5 of them. This is actually a 2 to 5 player game. So you can see right here, we got 5 of the boards. And as we see here, that's cool. They separate them by colors. That's pretty cool. So there's 5 different colored boards, and there's 5 different colors. So actually, you would play the colors along with the board. So in this case, we'll go ahead and do my blue. And let's do green, since those are the top 2 in the box. And we'll put these aside. Okay, we'll put these over here in the lid, out of the way. Then we have the dice. That's kind of cool, a little compartment for each one of the dice. It's kind of cool. So you have 6 dice total. I'll put those in my little dice tray. And then we have the poker chips right here. Let's go ahead and open these bad boys up. See if they have any kind of easy way to open this, or is this, let's see, let's go ahead and just tear it open raw. Okay, there we go. So so in this game you have purple $5 chips, which I'm trying to get out right now. Let's see if we can pull this open even more. There we go. You see there's a lot of $5 chips in here. Sorry, thought this would go a little faster here. I thought they would have this a little easier way. There we go. Oh, you just go down the side. Looks like it opens up easier. So there is a ton of $5 chips in here. A whole lot of them. Actually, you start off the game with 10 of them. That's probably why they give you so many of them. And then you have the $1 chips towards the bottom. These are white. All right. So let's go ahead and... So there's all your $5 chips, and then there's your $1 chip right there. Okay, and that is trash. Okay, let's go ahead and get back a little bit here so I'm not so close. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there is the unboxing. So now I'm going to go ahead and get the game set up, and then I'll show you how to play it. Okay, everybody, we are at the gamer's table, and I have it all set up for a 2-player game. You can play 2 to 5 players. The object of the game is the first player to get 5 points wins the game. Now, let me show you how this starts off. You're going to start off with 10 of these $5 chips and 5 of these $1 chips. Ooh, that's pretty bright. Sorry about that. Okay, let me show you how this works. Now, you got 6 dice total. We have 5 purple and 1 black. Now you can tell, since we have dice, we don't have any 6s on here. That's because only 1 through 5 is used. Now on the purple dice, instead of the 6 are stars. Those are wild numbers. So you can use this with any other number combination. These are actually wild. On the black die, you have a lightning bolt, which means it's a zap, which means any dice that you roll with this die in it does not count. So let's show you how to do it. You have up to 3 rolls to try to get any combinations you're trying to get. And what you're trying to do is, the top row here, you're opening it up. So if you need 1 1 to open it, 2 2s to open it, and so on, then you need a following 1 or 2 to close it. And I'll show you what happens after you open it and close it, and that's when the poker chips come into play. So let's roll the dice for number 1 here, blue. Blue rolls, oh, there's a zap. So right then and there, that first roll does not count. So we have to roll these all over again. So we got roll number 2. We got a couple 1s. We have a couple 2s a star, and a 3. So what we can do here, and that was my third roll. So we have 2 1s. So let's go ahead and open and close the 1s. So we can start off by opening and closing those. It's kind of the easy one. Then you got 2 2s. So what we can do is we can open up the 2s. Actually, no, better yet, we're going to use this star and put it towards the 2s. So that way you have the 2 2s to open, and you have the 2 to close. There you have it. The 3 you can't do anything with because you need at least 3 3s in order to open. You have to open first before you can close it. All right. So now we're going to go to the green player, player 2. Oh, we got a zap on that, so the first roll does not count. And that's always with, like I say, that was my second or third roll, and I roll the lightning bolt. Whatever you rolled previously is okay, whatever you save. It's just on that roll with the lightning bolt. Just unfortunately, I did that twice on the first roll. So, okay. So we got a, oh, jeez. I don't think there's much we can really do here. I mean, we can open up the 1s, but we got 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't really help much. So let's do, just roll them all over again. So player 3, we're going to do, okay, we got 3 4s, but we need another 4, a 2, and a 1. Not much we can really do. So what we'll do is we'll use the 1 to open it. So we're going to get the green, and we're going to open up the 1. Now, it is player's 1's turn. Now, you can see he's opened and closed 1 and 2. All right. Now, this is when the poker chips will come in handy, and I'll show you how that's done here. So what we're doing is we've got, 3 5s, but it's not enough. We still have 2 more rolls. We have a 2, 3, and a 4. Now, just in the sake of showing you how these poker chips come in handy, what you can do is you can take this 2 aside because you've already opened and closed it. All right. You can take this 2 and put it aside. So any other player, what I'll do is I'll roll the next 2 rolls, but I'll just show you what this means. When you have an extra 2 after you've opened and closed, if there's any other players that have not opened and closed a 2, they're going to owe you that in chips. So say I had 2 and then I rolled 2 more times and I had a couple more 2s added onto it. All right. Any player that has not opened and closed the 2 would owe me 6 chips because I have 3 2s. If I had 2 2s, then every player would owe me 4 chips. So that's when the poker chips come in handy. But that's only after you've opened and closed and no one else has done that. Now say that the player 2 had closed 2, then obviously you can't get any chips from him because he's already opened and closed it already. So it's only the players that have not opened and closed that. All right. So that's how the poker chips come into play. So what happens is you're rolling. The first player to actually close out their board. Say they went through all this, and we got 5, and we closed it all out. The first player to close out their board gets 2 points. So you put the 2 up here, and then after the end of the round, you're going to see who has the most poker chips. Whoever has the most poker chips will get 1 point. So it can either be the green player, or if you're lucky enough and you cleaned your board and you had the most, you can actually get up to 3 points in that round. Now, say you're the first person that have closed out your board, but you didn't have any chips. You had to pay up the yin-yang that round, and you had no chips left. You would not get 2 chips. You would only get the 1. So the only time, when you fill out your board and you have poker chips, you get 2. If you fill out your board but you don't have any poker chips at all because you had to pay everybody, you get 1 point. All right? So the most you can get is 3. If you fill up your board and have the most chips, you can actually end up having 3 points. And like I said, the person to 5 wins the game. And there you have it, Rollers by USAopoly. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. If you enjoyed it, please click on the like button down below. And if you'd like to be notified of any future episodes that I upload, please click on the subscribe and the bell. Until next time, thank you so very much and happy gaming!